Hi guys, here we are today with Ryan Stang. Ryan is an amazing professional here in the Buffalo market, and I'm so happy to have you as my guest today.
Appreciate it, Joel.
Ryan, so you came to me and you said, hey, did you fill out your SETC filing? And it was kind of foreign to me. Ryan, what is SETC?
So SETC stands for Self-Employed Tax Credit.
Okay.
It was a tax credit that was launched during COVID as a COVID relief plan by Congress back in 2020 and has since evolved a little bit through a bunch of different acts that were passed by Congress along the way. But what that does is it puts upwards of $32,220 into anyone's pocket who happens to be a 1099 employee, a sole proprietor, a contractor, or self-employed that showed positive income during those years.
Wow. So pretty much every real estate agent, barber, go on.
Insurance agents, yeah. I mean, a lot of people qualify and most don't know that this tax refund exists right now.
Yeah.
So my goal is to do as much as possible to get them educated and see if they qualify, to make sure that this money's in their pocket to help them and their families.
So for people to see what they qualify for, like what do they need? Like what kind of information should they gather before they go and apply for this?
First and foremost, that you need to know that, this is due to the qualified sick and family paid leave wage. Okay. So that's those two words, sick and family. All right. If you by any means had to take time off of work during these years due to being sick or due to being in quarantine or due to your family being sick, you're eligible for upwards of $500 per day up to 20 days. All right. And then the second part that I mentioned, the family aspect, if you had a child who was forced to stay home from school, that was a big deal for us self-employed people.
Oh, yeah.
You would be eligible for up to $200 per day, up to 100 plus days.
Wow.
And that is where we get the equation of $32,200
Gotcha.
per person.
So people that when they go on and they apply, I know that you need to know, like, did you get the PPP loan in the past? What days were you sick? Like, what other stuff would they need?
They're really just they're gonna do their due diligence to make sure that, you are self-employed and that you do qualify. Okay. Cause this isn't for everybody. This is for those people that have a Form SE with the IRS already filed.
Gotcha.
All right. And the beauty behind the company that we're pushing this through and we're utilizing file for us is they actually have the ability to go to the IRS to get that Form SE for you. You don't even need to find it. Okay. Other things though are like, they're going to confirm your identity. Like you mentioned, they're going to want to know what day you actually received PPP, things like that. Yeah. They're just going to make sure that this is done right, because as past programs, as many know, the PPP and ERC, there was a lot of fraud taking place and there was a lot of people doing it not in the correct manner.
Right.
And a lot of people were actually given this money that deserved to go to others and they were given it in a fraudulent manner. So one thing that we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we are doing it compliantly and legally. And those who deserve and those who qualify for SETC, those are the people that are going to get this. And we're going to do it right.
Good. That's awesome. The people that were impacted the most, us real estate agents, we were told that we couldn't go to work and we were non-essential.
Yep.
We fought for that. But then on top of it, we were also getting COVID.
Right.
And we were sick and we were out of work even when we were allowed to go back to work.
Yeah.
Daycares were shut down.
Yeah.
There were so many things that like a W-2 employee wouldn't have been impacted as much because they have a regular paycheck.
Correct.
But us self-employed people, we didn't have that one.
And that's exactly it. We have to wake up every single day and earn our paycheck. And anybody who's self-employed, me included, I own an insurance agency. I know that if I don't wake up and go to work and do what I'm supposed to do and keep my foot on that gas pedal, I know that I'm not getting paid.
Sure.
All right. And when that's forcefully taken away due to something as astronomical as COVID was, that's a big deal. And, Congress stepped up and they passed these acts in order to keep us and I keep our economy moving. You know, most people think that when this money was dished out, that it was a hand me out. Well, you know, I don't look at it like that always. You know, I look at it as they are trying to put money back in our pockets to keep our economy going, because without us, you know, our economy is going to, you know, it's going to go downhill even further.
Yeah,
they need us out there with our foot on the gas pedal every day. And that all this money is going to do is help us be a resource to get exactly where we were pre-COVID and get this economy blasting.
That's awesome. Ryan, thank you so much for coming in. I'm really looking forward to, hopefully helping tons of people get the rebate they needed.
Yep, exactly.